So today I'm very excited to share something that I just received in the mail. It's called Light Me. These are some cozy, snug sleep earbuds that I just received in the mail for night and day for comfortable sleeping while listening to some meditations and some frequencies that I like to listen to as I go to sleep. You can also use these to listen to my guided meditations that I have here on the channel. It says that it has a play time of up to 22 hours, from anywhere from 6 to 22 hours. And it says Supreme Comfort. And in the back of the box, they are Bluetooth, so they're pillow friendly for side sleepers, smallest call earbuds for all day use, gentle material for night-long comfort, noise blocking with sound masking. It comes with three sizes of ear tips, 6 hours of continuous streaming. And this is how it fits in the ear. I will then give a review and my opinion on these. So let's do the unboxing. It comes with a user manual. Ooh, that's a nice little box there. And there's a charger. So it comes with a charger. Let's open up. Oh, those are nice. Okay. And that is the charger. Okay. So I think they're charged, but I'm gonna read. It comes with a support phone number as well. So once I use them, I'm going to review, okay, and tell you what I think of them. Oh, the inside are the extra sizes, different sizes. So I'm excited to share this with you and share my honest review on these, and I'll let you know. Welcome everyone to today's Timeless Pick a Card. Before we get into the choice of piles, I just want to come up with an update here and tell you guys that I had the best experience using these Light Me earbuds. They are my new favorites, and everyone gets a discount code. It's in the description box, okay, all the shopping link as well as the discount codes, and this is all valid until March 17th of 2025, okay. So yeah, go ahead and have a look at that. Okay, so now getting into the piles. We got 3 options today. Option 1 on the left, the Gatherer, option 2 in the middle, the Time Master, and option 3 on the right hand side, Flow. Take a deep breath with me and exhale. Timestamps are in the description box, so let's check out and see what you need to know right now. See you there. Welcome everyone who chose this card, number 21, the Gatherer. The number 21 could be relevant as well as the number 3. 3 is about making progress. Third house is also the house of Mercury and Gemini. So someone here could have Gemini strongly in the chart, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Mars, or Mercury. There's something about pumpkins, Halloween, harvests, and autumn, fall time. But with the Gatherer, you know, hunter-gatherer, what I'm getting with this is the Gatherer is not necessarily someone who cultivates seeds or plants anything. It's more about knowing what your resources are and using them wisely. It's also about using these resources, metaphorically, in a way that is proactive, preemptive, and predictive of what you may need. So if anything, I would say now is the time to gather your resources, really take stock and inventory of what your strengths are, what is around you, what you can use, what you can control, and what you can do right now to plan for the future, to prepare for anything, really. And so this is not so much about planting a crop, it's more about looking at what you already have, right? So it's not, let's use this in the literal sense of, let's say, cultivation and agriculture, where, you know, cultivating grains is a thing these days. But before, people used to pick up roots and other things that were readily available in nature. And so there's something that's readily available in your environment that you need to gather. And it could just be your thoughts. It could be things. It could be skills. It could be things that you already have in place. But you kind of need to organize and segment and take stock of, really. Because you're going to need these things and you're going to need to use them in the future. And it's good to know what you have, what your strengths are, what you have available to you in terms of physical resources and other things that you may need. Because that also helps you when it comes to seeing what else you may need to get besides what you already have, what else you need to gather. It's gathering your thoughts, it's gathering your resources, it's gathering and taking stock of what's there, because you're going to need to use these things in the future. Okay, so that's the first message coming through here. It seems like I went round and round with that message, but everything happens for a reason, so please don't come at me in the comment section. We have manifestia. Okay, so you've been manifesting something. The number 36 could be relevant to you as well as the number 9. The number 9 is about closing cycles. So you've probably been manifesting closing a cycle. And this manifestation in itself is a resource. It's all about sowing seeds of your dreams. So you have sown the seeds already, and it's time to gather. So it's not like you have to go out there and sow some more seeds right now. It's almost like you've done a lot and now the harvest is coming, but you kind of need to know where everything is and kind of place everything mentally, because you have been creating your reality. And from this, I gather that you have been trusting that what you desire is already happening. So what's happening is that you've pollinated your wishes and you've decided how you want to live, and you're going to start to see the manifestation of that. So you just need to keep believing, because it's unfolding, it's happening. We have family and tribe. They're giving me hunter-gatherer vibes now. So you've been manifesting something along the lines of a family, or being a part of a tribe, or something for your family, or something for your tribe. With the number 20 there, that could be relevant, the number 20 and the number 2. It could be that you and your partner are doing this, or you are manifesting a partner with whom you can start a family. And I feel what you need to know is that if you haven't yet come into contact with your soul tribe, you are about to, or you're in the process of that happening. People who are like-minded, people who are master manifestors, people who have strong resources and strengths. And so this is all about a tribe getting together and pulling their strengths together and using them to manifest. So it's almost like a collective manifestation that you're a part of with your soul tribe. Now, you may be aware of this, or you may start to gradually become aware of this as you come together with your soul tribe, if this is something that hasn't happened yet. But there's something you're definitely manifesting here in terms of a tribe, a family, and having enough resources and having everything you need for the future. We have Venus, love. Someone here could have Taurus or Libra in their chart. We have beauty, harmony, romance, sensuality. And I mean, these people do look do look like they're in a partnership. There is a sensual energy to these two people in this depiction here. The white tiger could be significant as well. There's something you're magnetizing toward you and you're about to receive, and it's something to do with love and prosperity here. You're attracting this, okay? And I'm also seeing you manifesting some sort of a glow up. I don't know what you've been doing, but it seems like you've been doing whatever you can with what's around you and with what you have to make this happen. This love happen, this prosperity happen, this glow up happen. Okay, it's happening already. For some of you, there's a lot of money coming your way as well, and a more pleasurable experience in life in general for you and your family, for you and a tribe of people. So it seems like whatever you're doing, you're not doing it just for your own sake. You're doing it with other people in mind, and other people will benefit from this, especially if you're doing this in tandem with other people. You're attracting in a lot. You're attracting in many, many good things. Many things that you love, many experiences that you will love, many people that you love and will love you back. Ninth house, seeking. Yeah, this may have something to do with a long distance travel situation where you will need your passport. It could also be a result of a deep spiritual dive, a spiritual pilgrimage, pushing your faith forward, really having faith in the universe and things unfolding, having faith and belief in your manifestation and your dreams. For some of you, there's going to be an opportunity for foreign travel here. So the advice, one of the things that you need to gather is look for your passport, or just update your passport, whatever you need to do. But there's an adventure coming your way. It's something that you're going to have to take some sort of a risk here that you've never taken in your life. This risk is going to be bringing you a lot of abundance, but you need to be ready to take this risk. You need to feel confident enough, so you really need to gather your strengths, your resources, your skills, because you're going to need all of this to have the confidence to take this risk. Okay? And it's a risk you're taking because you want to live a more meaningful life. Now, this risk could involve a relocation to a different country, different continent altogether. You know what's going on in your individual life. I'm reading for a lot of people here, but I'm seeing Sagittarius energy here now. So there's something here about taking a risk and being prepared to take a risk with everything you have. Feeling strong within yourself, feeling confident, feeling worthy, feeling assured, feeling like you're ready. Body, mind, soul, and emotions. We have Mercury, communication, definitely Gemini and Virgo coming through now. So there's something about communication, or something being reported to you, or something that you're going to learn, or something that you're going to research here. Now, this is more like short distance travel, Mercury energy. So I'm seeing short distance travel, long distance travel. I'm seeing the Gemini Sagittarius axis. So this is going from the neighborhood out to the world, or coming back from the world and bringing something into your neighborhood, or something to your neighbors or your family or your siblings, or something from your neighborhood, your close family, relatives, and the things that you know, and taking yourself out into the world and taking that risk and going somewhere else, or maybe taking your family with you, or going by yourself and relocating here. There's a curiosity about you. You're a busy bee. You've been working hard, and it seems like someone else has been working hard with you, or someone else is as a hard worker as you are. And this could be someone with whom you're going to end up having a family with. And again, this could be someone from a different culture or a different place on this planet, or there could be something here very different about you, like different ages or different religions even. But I feel like the two of you coming together is something where you're going to learn a lot from each other. and through love as well. There's an awareness that expands when the two of you come together. You teach each other. One of you teaches more, the other more about spirituality, the other teaches the other more about more practical skills and other kind of street smarts and those kind of things. So I'm just seeing, I'm seeing two people here. I'm seeing a pairing now. I'm seeing two people who are the same soul tribe, who are meant to have a family together. There's just a lot of love here, and it's like you glow in each other's presence as well. And you really push each other to expand in terms of knowledge and spiritual depth. There's nice banter. It's uplifting. So it's a nice way of living. Now, I feel your perception of life, regardless of this relationship or whoever this person is, I just feel in general your perception of life is expanding, your faith is deepening, your quest, it's like a thirst for knowledge. There's a sense of being humble in the pursuit of learning, just like a constant learner here, and it's going to serve you well. Your curiosity is going to serve you well because it's going to lead you to the right people, it's going to lead you to the right places, to the right experiences, to this glow up, to it's like you're a very well-rounded person, but you just keep working on it. You don't stay stagnant because you know that you constantly, we need to update and upgrade because there's so much to learn. Like, where does it stop? It never really does stop unless we stop that process, which I don't see you doing anytime soon. And you're gathering information, you're gathering experiences and skills and knowledge and all of this. And because of that, you're manifesting something quite great. Virgo, the alchemist. Whatever you've learned, you've turned into an alchemist. You've turned into someone who is able to transmute negative into positive energy just by what you're learning and how you're expanding. It could be that you're meant to come up with some kind of a method or a sort of like an efficient ritual or something to do with health, or you're perfecting something here in terms of what you've learned because you're meant to put this out into the world and to benefit a lot of people, including your family, including a tribe of people who seem to align with your values and what you have to offer. I see you at times get nervous about this, but there's no need to be nervous. Whenever you get nervous, keep focusing on service because there's something you're doing that's being of service to others. I don't know if this involves nature or travel or herbalism or apothecary, natural healing remedies, or whatever this is that maybe you're even teaching. But I sense that within you there's a teacher. You have a lot to teach others. And maybe your family or people who know you well will say that about you. Maybe you teach about manifesting or gathering resources or managing money or managing other resources, right? And for some of you, you're really meant to be a teacher. Like professionally, if you haven't considered that already, maybe this is something you need to know. Ace of Swords. Ace of Swords means that you have full clarity. You see the truth of what you're meant to be doing, right? And there's something here to do with communication. So it's not a reach to say that you would be an excellent teacher by what I'm seeing, because you see things very clearly. You have a very clear method. It's something that comes naturally to you. It's not just that it comes naturally to you. It's like all of your experiences summed up, all of your knowledge, all of your research, all of your willingness to learn has brought you to this place where you are someone who has absolute clarity, and your mind is very well oiled and very high functioning, really. Three of Pentacles. You know exactly what it takes to build a solid, stable foundation, and maybe this is something, the knowledge that you're meant to share with others. But it seems like through your knowledge, through your communication, through what you're able to teach, you're able to make a stable, solid foundation financially that will grow into the future. So I don't know what you're putting together, if it's like an online course or if there's some kind of method that you're putting together that will grow to be something that's going to help a lot of people, and something that's eventually going to grow and to turn into a lot of prosperity for you. The Knave of Wands. So it may be that you're a little bit shy about this still. It's still in the beginning stages, but this is your go ahead to actually go for it and do this, because you're on the right track. You are rightly inspired. It's coming from the right place. Now you just have to trust yourself and keep believing that this is something that you're really meant to put out there, because it's solid and it's meant to grow. With the Three of Cups here, there's going to be people thanking you for this and celebrating this. First and foremost, your friends. It's going to bring people together, bring communities together. It's going to help communities, or at least to begin with, a certain community. With the Seven of Wands, of course, just know that there are going to be naysayers, okay, like these crocodiles here, or alligators, whatever you want to call them, who are going to try and bite your feet there. But you know better, and you have the resources to get through this. Don't mind the naysayers. Just keep going. Stand up for what you believe in. Keep believing and keep going. Keep fighting for what you believe, because you are leading a lot of people in the right direction. Yeah, and luck is on your side. There's a new beginning for you around the last week of November. And, just know that the universe will favor the brave. The universe will favor you on this adventure. It may seem like more of a risk or an adventure than it actually is. You're way more prepared than you actually think you are. You have the intelligence to get through sticky situations, and you have the capacity to deal with people who try to get in your way or try to go against what you're doing. So just know that the universe is by your side, and every step you take, the universe is going to push you forward another 10, and even going to help get those crocodiles and those alligators out of the way in that process, okay? So trust the process. You could also have Leo, Sagittarius, or Aries in your chart, okay? That was your reading, guys. So you've got what it takes. You have the resources. Put them to use, okay? And it was a pleasure to read for everyone. Why is this all skewed? Sorry, guys. It was a pleasure to read for everyone. I hope you enjoyed the reading. If this resonated with you, let me know how in the comments section. If not, choose another pile. Take what resonates, leave what does not. Thank you so much for liking, commenting, sharing, and subscribing. It helps the channel. It helps to bring you more. Extra content is on Patreon. Information for that is in the description box. And if you want to be notified of future uploads on the channel, hit the bell for notifications. But for that, you need to be subscribed, okay, so that you can be notified as well. It was a pleasure to read for everyone today. Have a beautiful day. See you in the next one. Bye. Welcome everyone who chose the Time Master. This is going to be your reading. This is what you need to know right now. The number 57 could be relevant, as well as the number 12 and the number 3. We got the number 3 in option 1, so there could be a message there for you. We also got the number 21, which is mirrored to 12. 21, 12, 12, 21. The Time Master. Someone here could have strong Saturn in their chart. We have the number 8 there. So there's a sense of stable prosperity and stability over time. Something done over time. Wisdom and knowledge accumulated over time. Also, time being a master of understanding processes. As time goes by, we look back and a lot makes more sense after that time has gone by than it did at the beginning. So, but what I'm getting here mainly is that you may think you're running out of time, but there is still time. And you needed this time to gather the knowledge and the experience you needed to make something progress in a way that is stable and prosperous. And you now have a vision, a clear vision based on information and experiences gathered over time. Capricorn. Someone could have strong Capricorn in their chart, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Mars, Mercury, South Node or North Node possibly, is what I'm getting here. Starseed Elemental. You could have looked into my Starseed Pick-a cards in the past. If not, I feel that's something you could look into because there's important information there for you. The number 45 could be relevant as well as the number 9. It seems like you're closing a cycle of waiting, of patience right now. You're closing a cycle of patience. And the Starseed Elemental is also about children being teachers. So there's something about someone younger around you or a child who has something to teach you. Because look, this is a contrast. I'm seeing now Saturn energy paired up with this 5th house childlike energy. Saturn is very serious. It's very responsible. It's very knowledgeable in terms of worldly experiences. But the child comes in to give you a fresh set of eyes and a fresh perspective on things that, as much as you have gathered the knowledge and you have the wisdom, it's now time to tone down the seriousness and get back into that light-hearted energy of the child. So being around children, listening to children, observing children, learning from children can help you get back into that light-heartedness, joy, that laughter, that child within, the inner child. Because there's something you need to go back to and retrieve from your childhood that got lost in this whole process, but it's still there. So you need to kind of get that part back and integrate it with what you've learned. So it's not so much about being so serious. Yes, you're responsible, but that doesn't have to lead you to a point where you become so serious and heavy that you forget to look at things or to experience things with a childlike wonder, with childlike innocence and purity of heart through innocent and pure eyes. So it's almost like it's saying, yes, you've learned all these things. Yes, you have the wisdom, but now it's time to take all that and look at it with a pair of fresh eyes, if that makes sense. Because pairing these two very contrasting ways of being is the secret ingredient for you to achieve this long-lasting prosperity. Because for it to last long, you have to be invested in it from a pure place, from a pure-hearted place of love and joy. It's about, okay, now that you've been acquainted with all the things that can go wrong in life, all the lessons you've learned, all the pain you've been through, that in some sense has kept you in this low vibration and has brought upon some fears based on trauma that you may have accumulated. It's time to now raise the vibration again, taking the knowledge, taking the lessons with you, but leaving behind the pain that is connecting you to the fear that is holding you back and keeping you in a heavy energy that is in a way keeping you stagnant. So the way to move forward right now is to, okay, now integrate these lessons, but leave the pain behind and move forward with in the present moment without bringing the pain with you in every single step of the way. Hole in the soul. Yes, you've been through it. You've been through the ringer. There's a purity. Your soul has a purity, and in some ways that purity has been messed with. It's been altered. It's like you had a fresh leaf, a fresh starting springboard, right? And life just threw a bunch of mud at it, and it's like it's time to clean it up and take the lessons with you, because time will also fix that hole in the soul if you allow yourself to feel the joy, to allow your inner child to come out and play. That is the secret ingredient that you need to really consider right now, because that is going to be the answer to your healing. There is a healing process that is needed here, and it has a lot to do with that dialogue with your inner child and remembering the things that really make you feel happy and uplifted and joyful. And that will be the surest way to slowly but surely push away the pain. Again, I'm seeing a lot of pain here. And so being around children is going to help you with this pain. Now, for some of you, and I'm sorry if this happened to you, trigger warning, if something really traumatizing happened to you as a child, this is moving forward. Unfortunately, this does happen to so many. Really, I'm at a loss of words here, and this doesn't happen to me often, to be honest. But this is saying that there is a way. There is a way forward. And the future does not have to look like the past. The present does not have to look like the past. Start by creating your future in this present moment right now. And move forward and look for the things in life that bring you joy. And the way forward is really to focus on the things that bring you joy. Because if you keep focusing on the things that happened to you in the past, you keep bringing them into the future. If you keep complaining about things that have happened to you, you keep bringing them into your present moments. They keep being a part of your psyche in the present moment. So if you can substitute any kind of going back and rethinking and reliving certain things, if you can substitute negative self-talk or negative talk about what has happened to you, but if you can substitute that with doing things that are positive, having positive experiences, thinking of the positive things that you have in your life, slowly but surely and gradually you move away from this energy. And that is what's being asked of you right now, Sagittarius. There's some kind of travel here that I'm seeing. You could have Sagittarius strongly in your chart. And again, coming from this Saturn energy, this Capricorn energy into this Jupiter Sagittarius energy is one of, okay, something happened here, but now it's time to expand away from this, to transmute this energy, to alchemize, to change things, to transfer into a new reality, a new state of being, a higher vibration of being, to transmute the energy, okay? To become independent of what happened to you. It's that tipping point and that threshold of, it's not what happened to me, it's what I now do moving forward. That needs to be the mindset here. Wow, I'm just feeling someone here who needs to take deep breaths, but there are so many lucky, adventurous, happy experiences waiting for you, but you need to take that risk of allowing yourself to be happy and allowing your inner self, your inner child to come out and play, and to really seek independence from the pain. Be generous with yourself. Allow yourself to feel good things, to have good experiences. Because your energy is already wanting to move away from this, and things are already gaining momentum for this to happen. Energetically, things are changing for you for the better. So ride that current right now. Ride that wave right now. Because the universe is about to bless you in big ways. So you need to really allow yourself to be blessed right now, to be favored. to be target of the universe's generosity for a change. There's a lot to be enthusiastic about moving forward. Yeah, there's a total transformation that's being asked of you right now. You're being renewed. You are reclaiming your personal power. You are getting your power back. You are subverting what has been. You're going through a death and a rebirth right now, and it's been intense. You felt all the extremes, but it's now time for you to embrace a new reality, the new reality that is coming for you. Third house, there seems to be a change in perception for you, and this is really good. You could have Scorpio or Gemini in your chart, possibly Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Mars, or Mercury. Maybe you're going to be feeling nudged to go on some sort of travel or excursion. Maybe you're going to be invited by someone in your social immediacy, or siblings or relatives or neighbors, something to do with socializing here. Allow yourself to socialize with different people as well. Allow yourself to expand the people you communicate with, or the kinds of people you've been communicating with. It's like, allow yourself the permission to go outside of your comfort zone in terms of the people you surround yourself with, the places you normally go to, because that seems to be linked to a past here, that in moving away from those places and those people and finding new places and new people will also allow you to remove yourself from this pain. So allow yourself different environments and different people, even if they don't immediately appeal to you, because it's not familiar, but it seems like something you were familiar with brought you a lot of pain. So there's something here where it's advisable to experiment with, people who are maybe more peaceful, people who could even seem like a little bit more boring, like a little bit boring to you, but in a way, whatever you've been through, it seems very extreme. So allow yourself to move into more of like a peaceful environment, if you will, is what I'm seeing here, definitely. Walking. So yeah, walk off the pain, walk off those experiences. I know this sounds very simplistic, but it's not. There's something that happens when we walk, when we put our shoes on to go out for a walk. And it's not when we're putting our shoes on, it's not even the first minute, it's not the first steps. It's after 5 minutes, something happens in your brain that really activates very positive chemicals and hormones, endorphins, that really are able to slowly but surely change your mood. Allow yourself to walk around different neighborhoods or different places of town where people live differently, and observe, gather information, research, ask people about their lives and what they did to overcome certain things. And you will be surprised by the information exchange that happens and the alchemy that happens when you walk and when you talk to different people and when you ask them how they solve their problems, how they push through their pain. And there's a lot that you can learn from this, and there's a lot that can help you really move away from your own pain. If anything, to even see that you're not the only one going through certain things, and other people can really show you other perspectives, and you can share experiences where and even ways of getting out of this. I don't know why I'm at such a loss of words today. Square a challenge. Yes, there's been a lot that you've been challenged with. Life has been one big challenge, but it doesn't have to be that way. It doesn't have to be the struggle. You're going to be able to reorient yourself. You're going to be able to work this out within yourself. And for some of you, you're even going to be able to reconcile with someone who maybe in the past even tried to help you, but you didn't really allow them to. For some of you, there's a reconciliation here with siblings or with neighbors or with relatives or maybe even people you used to socialize with. But you've been dealing with a lot of pressure, you've been hurt, you've been frustrated, but it's time to now change something about how you move around, to change also the way you feel and how motivated you are. And if you're feeling a lack of motivation, start with discipline. Because then once you discipline yourself, regardless of what you feel like doing, the motivation will follow. The Lovers, Gemini energy. There seems to be a big decision that you are being faced with right now. And it could involve a partnership, a romantic love situation, higher level soulmates situation even. There's a big decision here. It could be about like boyfriend, girlfriend, 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 boyfriend, boyfriend situation, whatever this is. It could be a romantic partner. It could be, there's a big decision here. And it's around love and relationships. And soulmates. 7 of Pentacles. There's something you've been patient about, you've been waiting for a very long time. And you may not think that you're prepared to make this decision, but you are. And this has been a long time coming. And the time to make this decision is approaching very, very soon. And you may not feel like you're ready for it, but you are. You've planted some seeds here where you got ready to make this big decision. And this big decision has something to do with pushing yourself past a very frustrating and hurtful situation into a situation that is more rewarding and uplifting. 5 of Swords. You've dealt with a lot of argumentative people, with a lot of arguments, with a lot of people trying to humble you, or just situations where you felt like you were oppressed or repressed or suppressed or even manipulated, or you were just dealing with a lot of nasty circumstances and people. But this is about to change. We have the number 5 here. Change is upon you. King of Cups. First of all, I do see someone extending an olive branch and a truce and peace, making peace with you, wanting to make peace with you. Someone who has come to terms with their own pain and they have transformed, they have gone through it as well, and they're coming in to give you love. This is someone who wasn't capable of giving you love before because they themselves had a hole in the soul. They themselves, but time taught them a lot and experiences have taught them a lot, and they're coming in wiser, they're coming in more mature, and they're coming in to apologize. This person could have strong Cancer, Pisces, or Scorpio in their chart, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Mars, or Mercury, and they're coming in to end the arguments or end the pain from the past by apologizing, by offering love, regardless of whether you want to move forward with this person or not. It doesn't matter. The very act of offering you love and showing you their maturity and their growth and their healing is going to be very healing for you as well. And then we have the 2 of Wands. And this is going to set the ground for you to be able to make different plans into the future and move into the future more optimistically as well. So in changing something in your energy is also changing something in the energy of those around you and other people, or there's at least one person who I feel used to be in your life or is still in your life, but now they're ready, they're matured, they're ready to show love and apologize. And, you know, there may even be a plan moving into the future that comes with this. I don't know if it's your plan or their plan. Yeah, the energy is gaining momentum. This is something that definitely came out during the reading. The energy is now gaining momentum, whether you see it or not. Your energy is already moving in a very positive direction. Now it's time for your 3D material self to catch up in your mind, to do some deep cleaning and decluttering of certain ways of thinking, certain ways of talking about life that you can put behind you because the energy you're moving into, or the energy that's gaining momentum right now, is not really is asking you to really put certain things behind you and cut out certain energies from your auric field, from your mind, from your soul, from your emotions even. So this was your reading, guys. It was a really heavy reading in the beginning, but I'm so glad it ended on such a high note here. As is the future looking ahead for you, it seems like the universe is about to be very generous with you. So it seems like you're going to know what decision to make. You are ready to make this decision, and you're going to be ready to make a plan moving forward. So very soon you're going to be able to make a decision and a plan moving forward into the future, okay? So that was your reading, everyone. Let me know how that resonates for you in the comments section. If it did, let me know how. If not, choose another pile. Take what resonates, leave what does not. Thank you so much for liking, commenting, sharing, and subscribing to the channel. It helps the channel. It helps me bring you more. And if you want to be notified of future uploads, first and foremost, you have to be subscribed to then hit the bell to be notified for future readings. Extra content is on Patreon. Information for that is in my description box. It was a pleasure to read for everyone. Have a beautiful day. See you in the next one. Bye for now. Okay, welcome everyone who chose this beautiful card, Flow. This is what you need to know right now. The number 20 could be relevant, as well as the number 2. You could have Cancer, Pisces, or Scorpio in your chart strongly, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Mars, or Mercury. You're being asked to go with the flow. There's a natural movement of events happening in the world right now. But there's only so much you can do about that, and there's more that you can do about what you can control in your immediate environment that needs to take center stage right now. The flow of emotions, your emotions here, emotions running high, flowing. The number 2, maybe something about a relationship or a partner, a partnership. The number 20 could be relevant, the number 2. Blue could be a very significant color for you. You could feel like you are going through the blues right now, like crying or going through some sadness. Emotions really running high with this full moon in the back there. So you could really be going through it emotionally right now. Let it flow. Let yourself cry, because when we do cry, it releases something within our central nervous system. It really relaxes the central nervous system. It really relaxes our emotions after a good cry. So don't stop yourself from crying right now. It will really be a big relief for your nervous system. We have air, so you could have Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius strongly in your chart. There is a paradigm shift happening for you right now. And all this crying is releasing a lot of heaviness and negativity. So allow it to happen. And it's happening because there's a shift going on, a paradigm shift happening for you. You're being ushered into an innovative new way of existing. It's new earth energies. You're meant to inspire other people, probably about how you communicate, the way you communicate, even probably about emotions. Some of you could be like songwriters, poets, musicians. Doesn't have to be, but you're about to fly a lot higher than you have before. And air is also about flying, so there could be air travel here involved. Your perspective is going to become a lot more expansive. Your consciousness is shifting right now. So the fact that you may be sad or crying or releasing a lot of heaviness has to do with the fact that you're moving into a new way of existing right now. So you need to allow this to flow through you, and don't stop the process, because it is nudging you and it's pushing you to inspire others, to fly higher, to be more successful even than you have in the past, in whatever way. Rejection. Yeah, and I just heard rejection is God's protection. So if you were rejected in some case, you were being protected. So also let go of those energies that the sadness could be coming from the fact that you've been rejected in some instance. The number 13 is coming up twice. We have 13, 13, repeated numbers. 13 is the energy of a death and a rebirth. So, and also scorpionic energy. So you could have Scorpio in your chart. There's a lot changing internally for you, and the crying is a result of that. Every time you're crying, you're releasing heaviness and baggage from the past, and you're moving forward more uplifted. So if you're crying over a rejection, just know that was for your highest good. Neptune, dreams. You could be having strong dreams, even premonitions through dreams. Your imagination could be running high. You're definitely in your feelings. You feel like you've made a lot of sacrifices. You could be someone who is normally very self-sacrificial, highly spiritual, but also very empathic or empathetic, compassionate. But at times you could tend to escapism because the world as it is, or your experiences as you've had them, you sometimes prefer a pretty lie than the truth. And you've been faced with the truth, and you're very sensitive to certain things, and you cried over certain truths, and at times you even preferred to escape into the fantasy of what you wanted to see. But there was something here that became so blatant, so undeniable, that you really had to go through it. But the good thing here that I see is that you keep your compassion levels up. You still are able to forgive, and you're still able to imagine and escape into a world that you would like to actually create in reality, in the 3D reality. And so stay magical. Keep that magic within you, because that is the stuff that things are made of. That's the place from where we create the 3D reality. It's from our imagination. It's from our fantasies. It's from being the person we would like to see others be. It's by creating the world we would like to see around us. So stay enchanted and accept that at times you are rejected because you're being protected, and allow the flow of emotions through you. Allow yourself to cry. We have 7th house here, so there could be something that happened in a partnership. Someone here could have Pisces or Libra strongly in their chart. You're coming to a point where you're going to feel more balanced, okay? There could be a partnership of your dreams coming in for you in the future, or a partnership transforming into something more pleasurable and more aligned with you. There's definitely a strong sense of companionship here, or a best friend turning into more, or marriage on the horizon for you. Someone with whom you can hold hands and look face to face and face each other daily and kiss and really be connected. A higher level partner, someone who knows how to be a partner. And it goes both ways, right? So a sense of communion in relationships here. Someone who is socially aware, someone who is empathic, someone who is not going to reject you, or not going to reject your feelings or make you feel silly for feeling these feelings. We have Aquarius. Someone here could have strong Aquarius. There seems to be an innovative kind of partnership here, or a way to innovate within your partnership that's going to be very powerful moving forward. Or a new solution that you never contemplated before, or wasn't available to you before, or you weren't aware of before. Now, this could be about a new partnership, or to something that will fix a current partnership, if you will, if that's what you're looking for. I'm seeing that. I'm also seeing 2 people coming together to innovate and make a dream come true. So this seems to be like a shared dream. I don't know if it's a dream of coming together, being together, marrying, or doing something together. Something maybe even experimental, unique, something that will be very freeing to a group of people, very beneficial to a lot of people. That 2 people come together, 2 people who love each other romantically come together and create for the higher good. I don't know if it's just the energy you exchange, or if it's actually something you work on and you do. That is very powerful, and that will influence other people in a very positive way. Capricorn, the boss. Some of you have your own businesses. For others of you, you're partnering up with someone who is a boss and has their own business. Someone could have strong Capricorn in their chart here. It seems like you are someone who is well structured, you're ambitious, you are wise, you're accomplished, and you're down to earth. But at times you could be rigid within yourself and a little bit over allowing the heaviness to overtake at times. But you're breaking free from this. There's a sense of Plutonic energy, Pluto and Aquarius energy that I'm feeling here that is breaking the molds, and there's something you're either going to be involved in that is going to really break the mold. The High Priestess, you have strong intuition. You should trust your intuition, and if you are doing something for the greater good right now, you need to move in silence. Don't really reveal this to that many people except one person you trust, one person you see as your match, one person who would understand what this is, okay? Pisces energy coming through, the Star, Aquarius energy coming through, the number 17, the number 2, and the number 8. There's something here. It's a dream come true. It's a long-term goal being accomplished for you. And you kind of already intuitively feel this. For some of you, you're meant to be a star. You're meant to be someone other people look up to. For others of you, there's just a long-held, long-term goal or dream that is about to come true for you, and your intuition is kind of telling you that already. 5 of Cups. Yeah, you've been feeling sad. You felt lost many times. You feel like maybe there was a missed opportunity, but if there was, and if you want that opportunity, it's coming back around, by the way. And maybe you were focusing on the things that were lost, and it seems like you're going to turn around and you're going to notice the things that are still worthwhile, that you can still do something about, and that's when you're going to change everything around. And you're going to put the pain behind you with the 10 of Swords. There's an ending to the pain. Thank goodness. There's an ending to the crying and the sadness. Thank goodness. You're closing out that cycle. That's been challenging with the 5 of Wands here. And guess what? There are changes in the future, and there's still some challenges to come, but nothing like in the past. The worst is now behind you. It seems like there are people who don't understand your intuition, who try to challenge your intuition or show you otherwise. There are people who try to willingly or unwillingly, consciously or unconsciously, try to sabotage your dreams, but they're not going to be able to succeed with this. Whether they're aware of it or not is irrelevant. You're going to prevail. You're going to overcome these challenges with flying colors, and you're going to push your dreams forward. You're going to make your dreams come true. And there's a dream come true for you, and a new start is coming. Next new moon is going to be very, very significant when it comes to a new beginning in your life. There seems to be a powerful breakthrough for you. You're breaking away from challenges. You're breaking away from sadness. You're turning things around. You're putting the pain behind you, and you're making a dream come true here. And your intuition is serving you well, okay? Whatever this dream is for you, you're making it happen, whether it be a project, a relationship, a business, helping other people. There's a paradigm shift, and you're benefiting from this in a way where the future is looking nothing like the sadness and the frustrations and the challenges of the past, okay? So that was your reading, guys. It was a pleasure to read for everyone today. Let me know how that resonates for you in the comment section. If it did not resonate, choose another pile. Take what resonates, leave what does not. Thank you so much for liking, commenting, sharing, and subscribing. It helps the channel. It helps me bring you more. Extra content is on Patreon. Information for that is in the description box. It was a pleasure to read for everyone today. Have a beautiful day. See you in the next one. Bye.